Hi everyone, it's Cooper. It's Black Tie Weekend in Dallas. I'm so excited. It's one of my favorite events of the year. Lots of celebrities and musicians and all of society comes together here to raise millions of dollars for LGBT charities, human rights campaign, and lots of arts groups here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. But Facebook reminded me this morning that it's also the 5th anniversary of a very traumatic event that happened in my life. 5 years ago this morning, I got stuck in a pair of Spanx in the Nordstrom's dressing room. So I'm calling this video Spanx for the Memories Facebook. So I'd put on a little bit of weight. I couldn't fit into my tuxedo. So I decided that I was going to invest in a pair of Spanx. It was a lot cheaper than a new tuxedo. I did some research. They're the #1 selling brand of men's undergarments. I found out that Nordstrom's would let you try them on before you bought them. One of the only places that actually does that. So I went midweek, like on a Wednesday at 10 a.m., hoping that nobody would be in there, and I find the Spanx tower. It was a tower. It was like a Christmas tree. All these different kinds, and I'm looking at it, and there's the kind that make you skinny here, there's the kind that make you look bigger here. So as I'm looking, the single hottest person I've ever seen in my entire life, this ripped, hot, gorgeous, well-spoken, exotic Latino man comes up to me and asks, "Are you lost? Can I help you?" And of course I'm mortified because I'm big fat pasty white thing looking at a tower of Spanx. He helps me pick out a few. He confides in me that he wears them as well, in which I told him to fuck off because he needs to not patronize fat pasty guy. So I go into the dressing room and to try them on. And I open the first box and this giant instruction card falls out and falls to the floor. And I'm like, why does Spanx need instructions? Like, what's that about? I go to put them on and very quickly realize that I needed the instruction card. And by the way, I have the Spanx here. This is $85. Look at that on my body. See that? That's what I'm trying to put on my body here. Teeny tiny thing. So I'm putting them on, and you have to put them over your arms first and kind of ooch them up, and then get it over your head as fast as possible, and then pull it down on your body. That's what the instructions say. That's the easy part. So then I'm like, okay, I got this. To get them off, you have to cross your arms over and pull them up. Well, it says do it very quickly. Well, I get to like this position, and I'm stuck, like T-Rex. Next thing I know, I am thrashing around like Jurassic Park. And I can't get out. I'm terrified. Basically, the thought of, oh shit, I'm stuck like this. Or even worse, I'm gonna have to call the hot guy to come help me out of these. So I thrashed around some more. I don't know what happened next. I don't know if I blacked out or what. All I know is I didn't have them on anymore. I don't remember taking them off. I don't remember anyone coming to help me take them off, but they weren't on anymore. So then the hot guy comes and knocks on the door. Hey, did you try them on? Do you need anything else? Did you try all of them on? I'm like, I'm good. I'll just take this pair. I literally took the first pair I could. So I leave Nordstrom, and what do I naturally do? I post about it on Facebook. I tell people about this whole experience. It had just gone down. And I was shocked at the number of other people, men and women, who have similar stories in Spanx. I read about it again this morning and I was dying laughing. And so fast forward to like a day or two, and so I'm putting them on and I'm mortified because first of all, I'd only done this alone. And for black tie dinner, I'm getting dressed one with Todd. Secondly, I'm actually even more afraid of the fact that I've got to take them off. I've got to take them off with Todd in the room. Heaven forbid I would have to actually get Todd to help me take them off. So I get them on. Actually, it was all fine. I guess the shock had worn off from the first time. So about half an hour later, I'm downstairs in the ballroom wearing them. There is literally a waterfall of sweat rolling down my back. It's so hot. Also, I couldn't eat anything. I had no appetite whatsoever, and I turned into a fucking Betsy Wetsy doll. I would take a drink, and I have to pee instantly. I am in the bathroom the whole night. I'm sure someone either thought I had a urinary tract infection or coke addiction. I always wondered how Spanx worked. I now know they crush anything in your body that could expand. Your kidneys, your bladder, your stomach. That night I had to take them off, and I was just, first of all, I was drunk. I was sweaty and hot, not feeling sexy in the least, and I was terrified of getting them off. It reminded me of one of those tubes of biscuits that you get where you turn the tube and it explodes and it just even as a 44-year-old man, that is still one of the most terrifying things that I do on a regular basis. But it turns out they slid right off my body. I don't know if they were repelling them or what. The next morning I felt like I'd been kicked in both of my kidneys, but all worth it to shave about half an inch off my waist. I hope you have found this to be as funny, and it's cathartic to me. It's like therapy. It was a very traumatic event, and now it's become a joke in my life. Thank you for listening. I love you. If you're going to Black Tie this weekend, have a great time. Hope to see you there. And if you're not, well, just have a great time anyway, okay? Love y'all. Bye.